Junkman.
Grips, get ready. I want to dive on this Jaguar. Lights on the hood. We're going to run down the riverbed. Hoy, we're going to have a little action here, babe.
From the maker of Gone in 60 Seconds, the chase thriller of the 70s, comes the chase thriller of the 80s, The Junkman. From junk cars to movie stars, Harlan Hollis is the American dream, worth millions, and now someone wants it all.
Yeah, the Junkman lives with his life on the line. They're trying to kill him and he's running out of time. He loves his cars and he loves his child. He's a millionaire and born too wild.
Michael, why do they call him the Junkman?
Before he decided to get into the movie-making business, he was in the auto junk business, and now he collects stuff.
Fans from around the world gather here to pay tribute to a great American legend, the brilliant star of East of Eden, Giant, and the classic Rebel Without a Cause.
Harlan B. Hollis will hereafter be referred to only as the target.
Deadly assassins with their aircraft and speeding cars close in for the kill. He did his own stunts in his movies, but this time he's driving for his life. The Junkman brings you intense high-speed action. Witness the destruction of over 150 vehicles in some of the most daring airplane, car, and blimp stunts ever filmed.
Yeah, the Junkman drives like a bat out of hell. His dreams come true like a ring in a bell. The bombs and the bullets are coming his way, and his money won't help him get away today. The women and the young girls ride on the night.
It's time to put the fun back in the theater with entertainment for the entire family. The Junkman, 2 years in the making. The chase thriller of the 80s. Rated PG.
Junkman.
17th Street.
Jane Dean said before she died, there's 2 more roads that I'd like to ride. Give me the wheel and I'll give me the gun from Highway 101. Living alone in the young girl's ride on the night that Jane Dean died. Yeah, Jane Dean knew he was flying too low. He was bound for glory and he had to go. He loved bright lights and good fast cars, the women in love and the Hollywood stars. The women in love and the young girls cried all the night that Jane Dean died. Yeah, the Junkman lives with his life on the line. They're trying to kill him and he's running out of time. He loves his cars and he loves his child. He's a millionaire and born too wild. Women moan and the young girls ride on the night that Jane Dean died. Jane Dean said, I'm a son of a gun. There are 2 more roads that I'd like to run. Someone says, what could they be? The road that's true and the one that's free. The women moan and the young girls ride on the night that Jane Dean died. Yeah, the Junkman drives like a bat out of hell. His dreams come true like a ring in a bell. Oh, the bombs and the bullets are coming his way, and his money won't help him get away today. Women love and the young girls ride on the night that Jane Dean died.
This is Gibbs. You guys back off and give that chopper some room. We don't want to get
Jane Dean knew he was flying too low. He was bound for glory, and he had to go. He loved bright lights and good fast cars, and women in love and the Hollywood stars. The women love and the young girls ride on the night that Jane Dean died. Ooh.
jungle out there. The stifling tropical heat makes it hard to breathe.
Heat wave continues today with...
The air is as thick as the dense undergrowth that surrounds you, blocking your path. Every day you fight your way through this dense, treacherous jungle as both the hunter and the hunted. But today is different. Today, you are entering into the laundry jungle to sell some of your most important brands. Today, you're on the trail of something. It's more than you'll be selling the next chapter of the HDL revolution that began with you can survive in this jungle by being good.
I get some weird requests here at Gas Monkey Garage, and some of them are even about cars. But if I can turn them into cash, I'm in on it, no problem. It's just like this. I keep a list of guys with want certain cars, and a guy in Canada wants a Bricklin. And then I get a call from a couple of guys who are selling a Bricklin. Cha-ching, making money. You guys must be the ones that called me on a Bricklin, since you have a Bricklin.
I'm Kevin Gordon.
My name's Mike Jernigan, and we're business partners. We flip houses as a hobby.
So what's the dealio with this car?
We purchased the house, and when we were going through it, we found it in the garage.
We ended up coming across a 1975 Bricklin SV1. Kind of a rare car, so we trailered that thing down from Columbus, Ohio, and we're getting ready to see what we can get for it.
Bricklin is basically like a DeLorean, but it was a car that was made in Canada. It's based on Canadian parts combined with Ford parts, which is a 351 Cleveland, automatic transmission, 9-inch rear end. Pretty decent little car, got gull wing doors, and just kind of had that futuristic space look back in the mid-'70s.
They're only produced for 3 years. There's only roughly like 2,800 of them. We've got one of them now.
It's not horrible shape, but not really gonna know anything until you put some power to it and find out what's going on, are we? Bottom line is, they wanted $5 grand for it. They got no keys, doors won't open, don't know if the motor's good, don't know if anything's good on it whatsoever. Does it have a flux capacitor?
No, we looked.
Oh, that's a DeLorean. But they already drove all the way out here with it, so see if I can't get it bought for a cheap price and maybe make $1 or $2. I can't do $5 grand. I'm at like $2 grand. I mean, I gotta get keys, I gotta get into it.
Yeah, it's $1 grand to get it down here.
Could you do 4?
No.
Not having the key, I think, was one of the bigger issues. He has no clue if it's actually going to start and run, so I can see where he was coming from on that.
I don't know what I have until I get a battery on it, guys, so, I mean, I'll do $3 grand. That's the best I can do, and then I'll just take my chances. I mean, odds are the motor's locked up and everything else.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's better what we've been offered before with it not running.
We'll do it.
You know, we settled on $3,000, so we're pretty happy with that.
What we have here is exactly what its namesake is. It's a brick on a trailer. It doesn't run, doesn't drive. And if I can't get it to run and drive, it's just gonna be a Gas Monkey brick. All right, cool. I did promise to sweeten the deal just a little bit. I mean, these guys did haul this POS all the way down from Ohio. So here goes.
Say hi, Mom. Just say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Things I gotta do to make a buck. Get out of here, your 15 seconds are up. Hey, Aaron, you know what a Bricklin is?
Coming up on Phantom Wars, we tackle a 75 Bricklin that looks fast and futuristic.
What the happened?
But drives like it belongs in the dark ages.
At Phantom Works, we make cars better than the day they rolled out. And for us, this is more than a job. Love your car as much as we do?
Wow. Wow. That is phenomenal.
And we're gonna get along fine.
Yeah, baby. Woo!
What was that?
Mostly.
I love it.
Truth is, if we have to pick between you and your car,
Oh, yeah! Woo!
we're not picking you.
So let's see what we got here for the 75 Bricklin. We got the mission to replace the pneumatic system with an electrical system. And the big problem I see from the start is that these new actuators are massive. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna make them fit.
That's way big.
Heavy. It's better right now to install and check out for clearance. I roughly installed the actuator so I can test it to make sure it's working properly. Good news is that mechanically, the door is open and closing correctly. The bad news is the door is not shutting all the way.
Okay. Let me see it close.
Okay.
Stop. I think if you had no extra distance here, you could move your bottom bracket about an inch and you'd be perfect. So I would eliminate the extra length you've added here.
So that means I need to cut completely.
I don't know if you do, because take a look at that mount. It's sort of like a pyramid. If we took that pyramid and just sort of rotated it on its side, you'll have room to move the actuator up and down, and we keep the architecture, we just rotate it.
Good idea. Dan came out with a great suggestion of putting the bottom bracket for the actuator on the side so that the door will actually close. I'm gonna installing electrical latches, and they're gonna have a micro switch for me to activate the actuators, like an interlock.
So will it have a fail-safe?
That's what I'm thinking.
Good idea, I like it. In order for the actuators to work with the door latches, Mojica is designing an interlock system. That way the door doesn't try to open when it's still latched. That's a big son of a isn't it? It is. That piston has the ability to tear this door in half if it fires before the interlock does. So, you gonna get this right?
I know, yeah.
Okay.
I will do it.
Mojica, don't this up.
This is Chop, Cut, Rebuild, where automotive dreams become hot rod reality. Classic designs and surprising finds. Hosted by Dan Woods. Real cars, real techs, real deadlines. This is Chop, Cut, Rebuild.
Finally, time to see if Canada gets props for more than hockey and great beer.
Today we're revealing the car at the Consul General's residence. It's a Canada Day reception. So there's gonna be lots of Canadians here, and since the car was born in Canada, what a better place to show it.
Herb Grass was the original designer of the Bricklin, and I'm hoping that he's gonna be pleased with what we did with the car.
Revealing a car on the lawn at a garden party filled with dignitaries and political types isn't our usual MO. But given the history, it should pull in some interesting reactions when this gull-winged achievement struts its stuff. A reception at the Consul General of Canada's residence can bring out some high-profile invitees. Celebrities jockey for an invite to rub elbows at this kind of LA party all the time. A team of car guys isn't the normal group of RSVPs. It should be a unique diversion. It wowed the originators of the car from the moment they laid eyes on it.
Well, when I first saw this Bricklin, I went, wow. Wow, this is a car for the 21st century.
Well, about 100 of them. The great entrepreneur. You're a great entrepreneur. I'll say that you're a fabulous entrepreneur.
The paint job is about as nice as I've seen. The color I love. Really, really do love the car. I wish they had made that in acrylic. We'd have sold the hell out of them.
Cliff and his partner are quick to corner the original designer to see if they're in trouble.
So what do you think, sir? This is, I mean, it was his idea, but it was your design. So what do you think?
It was his firm. I think you guys succeeded. You guys pulled it off. You've managed to maintain the design integrity. I was amazed on a couple of things. One, the impact of the vehicle. First, visually, fantastic. I got thinking, what would I do if I had to do it myself? And you guys came pretty damn close. And that's, you know, the honest truth on the thing. The color, spectacular. I think you guys actually improved it.
Well, the bumper was actually made 3 days ago.
I saw the bumpers, and the bumpers did it for me. Because you really did. That was a very major thing. By taking the bumper, and not, if you didn't touch another thing, you put it in the 21st century, immediately.
The car needs an impact color. You got the impact color. It's fantastic. Then I looked at the Maple Leaf. It's a nice second read, and it does say Canada. You know, it's the Canadian national symbol, and this is a hot car, so I think a burning maple leaf is fantastic.
The last thing I thought I'd see is a fantastic sports car. My first instinct, it was brand new as opposed to being rebuilt, so you guys did a hell of a job.
The celebs were impressed too.
We found this car behind Gullwing door number 1. The only trouble is that I wonder how I can get into this thing. How do I get out of it?
I remember the Bricklin. I remember the whole controversy, but that it was sort of like way ahead of its time, but built in Canada. So I didn't even realize you could still find a Bricklin. So this is quite remarkable. The thing about this car is that you're not going to drive along the street and find somebody else with one just like it.